Hey everyone, welcome back to another Auto Alfred video. Yes, sorry it's been a long time, but I'm back with a video that's longer than ever. We're doing an F1 2019 career mode. You can see my current career there, but we're not going to do that one because I've already started it and you'd probably be bored by it. So we're going to start a new one, in a new game slot. So, without further ado, let's go.
In F1 2019, you'll be invited to start your career by selecting a Formula 2 team. Driving for this team, you'll experience some key moments of a Formula 2 season, a thrill-packed racing championship in its own right, and the springboard to Formula 1. At the end of this feeder series, your choice of driver academy and your performance in F2 will determine the terms of the contracts offered by the teams, as you embark upon your career in Formula 1 and begin to write your own chapter of motorsport history.
So as you can see now, we've got all of the Formula 2 teams there. We've got Carlin, ART, Dams, Rushentine, Prema, Charus, is that how you say it? MP, Campos, BWT Arden, and Trident. So I'm going to go for ART, or ART, because it's the only car that I haven't actually driven. I've driven the rest of them. It doesn't really matter, I suppose, because all of the performances are the same. But we're going to go for ART. And I did a vote in the last video, so the two choices were Renault or McLaren. I'm going to go for McLaren because in last week's vote you preferred for me to do McLaren, so I'm going to do that one.
ART's new driver really commanding the race here. Devon, Butler still ruthlessly giving chase. These two have been really scrapping it out for the early wins in the championship. And something's wrong. Butler sees his chance. Some kind of mechanical failure. Picking up speed again. It's unclear what the issue was. Can they still finish this race?
Looks like an issue with the turbo. You've lost some speed at the top end, but you're very close to the finish. You can still compete and get some points here. Don't give up. Just do the best you can. We're all behind you.
Yep, so now we've started. As you heard from Jeff, I have lost quite a lot of straight line speed because of the turbo failure. Look, ran wide there,
Your
nearly
teammate is
spun off.
approaching and wants to get past. Repeat, Lukas wants to pass you.
And my teammate wants to get past me. Yep. I'm really driving to full potential of this car. I can't really go much faster than this, which is annoying. So, yep, there goes my teammate, just gliding past me. Literally nothing I can do about that.
That's great. Lukas can push on now. Lukas wants me to pass on his thanks. I know it's frustrating, but you made the right call for the team. Now we're all with you. Just bring it home as best you can.
As you can see, I've gone wide again, which is annoying. Yeah, I've already driven Formula 1, got a bit of a tank slapper there. Yeah, it feels way slow. I'm trying to get used to it. As we skip to lap 36, down at the hairpin. Yeah, Weber really, Lukas Weber, as my teammate's name is called, I suppose, is really pulling away. There's really nothing I can do about that. I'm just driving to my full potential really. The turbo failure, I really can't go that fast. Especially here on the main straight.
This is your final lap of the race.
Yep, as we're moving on to the final lap of the race.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:34.0. You're closing in by 0.7 per lap.
Interesting, you see, I'm actually getting closer to the car in front, which is Nick de Vries. Yeah, oh, another tank's up there. That seems to be a really tank slappery corner, if that makes sense. Yep, we're moving to the end of the race. Devon Butler wins. He's going to be my rival for the whole season, and across the line.
Well done, good finish. You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
So Russian Time have won it, and what a great race it was. And here are our podium drivers today after that excellent race. They've excelled here, as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Russian Time, then, are on top today. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Challenge. It's a good result for Devon Butler, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
My driver of the day was Alessio Lorandi. He did a cracking job moving through the field, just showing why he's so highly rated in the paddock.
On to the teams then. ART moved to the top of the table. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
As you can see, I've lost some points in the driver's standing after that poor result.
There you are. That was an exciting race. It definitely got people talking about you, which means I was able to secure a quick interview.
Nice.
Okay, we're all set over here.
Just a minute. Remember, anything you say to the press can go very, very public. So be relaxed, but also be conscious of what you're saying and how it might come across to other people, okay? I think we're ready.
Great. So Emma keeps telling me you're the one to watch this season. If that's true, you'll be doing plenty of these. Just remember, be yourself. And the more you can give me, the better this will go. Right, stand here. Turn a little this way for me. Perfect. Ready? An exciting race today. Let's get your perspective. So you and Lukas are new to the team. How are you settling in?
Yeah, I think the team are doing a fantastic job, I would say.
Okay, so how did you feel about being ordered to give up the position to Lukas?
Well, I had a turbo failure, so there's not much I can do about that. I just had to let him go.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Hey, look. I know that wasn't easy letting me pass, but it was the right choice. It was good driving.
Yeah, that's how I describe it, mate. Just good, not great. 1 in 6. 1 in 6 makes the leap to F1. The other 5 are still watching their less talented teammates collect all their points. Shame, really. A lot of great drivers never get their chance because they do it all for the team.
Those teams got us here.
Yeah, but it's the drivers that take the risk. We should get the rewards. You ever won a race in F1? That's how winners think.
And remind me, how many F1 races have you won?
You watch this space. At the end of this championship, I'll be the one lifting the trophy, and I won't use my teammates to nick the podium.
Okay, I'm out. You believe what you want, Devon, but it's still early days.
He's either very clever or you're just a pushover. You really think if the situation was reversed, he'd do the same for you? You want to start looking out for yourself. No one else will.
Come on, dude, I just had a turbo failure. What could I do about that? What if you had a turbo failure? So now we're moving on to Austria. After that talk with Butler and Weber.
Look at them go! Devon Butler locked in wheel-to-wheel racing with his championship rival, desperate to shut them down and stop them getting past. And there's contact! Butler simply left them nowhere to go. There was just no way for them to have avoided that. And look, there's significant damage.
Mate,
Not sure if that was
wing.
down to recklessness or sheer aggression, but I'm sure the stewards are going to have something to say very shortly.
You're still in this race.
So, as I said, we're now at Austria, the Grand Prix that just happened and is going to happen again. The time that I'm recording this, by the way, is 10th of July.
Okay, the stewards have awarded Devon a penalty. Push on. You can still catch him. You can still beat him.
So Butler has been awarded a 5-second time penalty. So yeah, let's catch up to him. I think he's in P8. I think Jeff will give an update on that.
Devon in the pits.
So yep, I'm just trying to catch up to the rest of the pack. It looks like I've already set the fastest lap beforehand. So now we skip on to lap 38. I've overtaken Nick de Vries and some other people. Devon Butler is directly ahead of me. So yeah, let's catch him. He seems to be held up by what's his name? Murray. I may have pronounced that.
Okay, you're
I may have
creating some
pronounced
breathing
that
space
wrong.
between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap.
And got DRS, forcing me onto the grass a little bit there. Have to back off a little bit. Going for the braking late. Oh, yep, down the inside. I'm going to shove him wide a little bit. Yeah. That's revenge. And I get a warning for colliding with Butler. And I get DRS as well. Now, second to last lap. Oh, yeah, he's forced me wide a little bit. DRS, slipstreaming,
This is your final lap.
pulling out
Final lap
for
of the race.
overtaking, and down the inside at turn 1. Nearly lose the back end at turn 2,
Devon's currently in P9.
and looks like Butler has overtaken him as well. We're at the end of the race. Lando Norris has won the Grand Prix, and I come home to finish 7th.
Well done, good finish. You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
Isn't that what he said before?
So as they climb out of the car, the Carlin team are ready and waiting to celebrate a thoroughly deserved win. And there you have it, today's winners. Having raised some of the biggest names in F1 to date, Carlin have once again shown their expertise when it comes to recruiting new talent. No doubt today's winners have a bright future ahead of them. They certainly deserve it after today's performance. Look at the team standings. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out.
Yeah, he got a
tomorrow.
5-second penalty there. Devon Butler. So, yep, moving on. I think this is another interview.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
Apart from the fact
Well,
that
that
he
was a
hit me.
great recovery today. Did you think it was all over when you had the collision with Devon?
I suppose you just have to put in a lot
So
of
did you ever
effort
think you'd
with
get
the
the
team
place
as well.
back from Devon?
Well, you just have to push really hard and see what happens afterwards.
I've seen that you and Lukas have been picking up a lot of points recently. What do you think of your championship chances?
Well, I suppose we've just been racing really hard and carrying a lot of momentum.
Appreciate your time.
I was looking for you. Well, what can I say? I guess there's no other way to put this, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry for ever giving you the common respect that all racers deserve, because you don't deserve it, neither of you do. That was the
Respect,
dirtiest
eh?
driving I've ever seen.
Ridiculous.
My thoughts exactly. I'm taking my line and I get smashed into? I'm fine, by the way, thanks for asking. And then I'm penalised for the privilege.
You're unbelievable. You deserved every second of that penalty, maybe more. I mean, aside from trashing the car, did you ever stop to think that maybe someone could get hurt?
Yeah.
Me? Fine. But winning at any cost is your strategy, not ours. You better watch yourself.
Whatever.
Don't let him get in your head. He knows you're a better driver. So, on the track, stay away from him. He will try to force you into contact. That's how he wins, yeah? Let's get ready for the press briefing.
I thought the press briefing had just happened. Never mind. And now we're on the last race of the season in Abu Dhabi.
So here we are in Abu Dhabi. Each and every event in the Formula 2 calendar has led us here to this, the final event of the championship, and one that promises to be a spectacle every bit as exciting as we might have hoped. Joining me for one last time here this year is Davide Valsecchi. Davide, I'm glad you're here because I think I'm going to need help processing all this. Surely this is as exciting as it gets.
Yeah, you're right, Alex. It's the perfect finale. Two drivers, rivals of season, now going into the final race tied on points, both way out in front at the top of the standings. Meaning whichever of these two drivers cross the line first will be crowned champion. I can't wait.
Okay, this is it. Last race of the season. All you have to do is finish in the points ahead of Devon, and the next time we see each other, you'll be the F2 World Champion. No pressure then. Good luck.
Wow. I guess the pressure is all on me. Okay, here we go. Start of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. It's lights out, and away we go. Get a decent start. Going to go
Devon
down
is
the
in
inside.
P3.
That's, wow, that BWT has gone completely off. And I get a warning for colliding with Belatraz. Wow. The Next up is Nick De Vries. I've already made up quite a few positions, but because of that incident. So yeah, thanks Codemasters. Once again I got a tag slapper again.
Well done, mate.
Yeah,
Nice
where's
start.
Butler?
You're 4 places down on Devon.
It appears that Butler is in the podium places. The first podium place. As in third, you know what I mean. So we go down the inside, dive bombing on Nick De Vries. We get that move pretty well done. Next up is Lukas Weber, my teammate. I go really wide round those corners. Nearly go off, but
Devon
managed
is
to
in P3.
hold the position quite well. So round to the final corner of this first lap. I'm in P6. Nicholas Latifi has set the fastest lap of this Grand Prix so far. I think he's in the lead. Yeah, he is, obviously.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Now, round the outside of Lukas Weber in this first chicane.
Devon is a couple of places up on you.
Made a little bit of contact there, but we're okay. We skip to... No, we
Devon
don't
is
skip
in
anything.
P3.
Oh, right. And there's Devon Butler going into second place, passing Sete Camera. Next up is Alexander Albon. Be amazed if I could get the move done in this corner. No, gone very wide there, very deep. Yeah. Just have to wait for the next opportunity, I suppose, as I get a tank slapper again.
Devon's currently P2.
May have clipped the corner quite a lot there. Anyway, now we skip to the end of lap 2. I go down the inside of Alexander Albon.
Devon's currently P2.
And we're up into P4, and also setting the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. We're now on lap 3. Next is Sete Camera. Get another time slapper. So now we skip to the back straight, I think. Go up round the outside of Sete Camera. Once again we get a tank slapper. Probably don't need to say it anymore. And we're up into the first podium place. Next up is Devon Butler. And ahead of him is, I think, Latifi. So now, I think we skip to the hairpin on lap 4.
In P3, the gap to the car ahead is 1.3 seconds. The gap behind us is 1.3 seconds. The gap to the leader is 1.8 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Just 3 laps to go now. 3 laps. Devon is a couple of places up on you.
As Jeff gives me the race update, Devon Butler goes ahead of Nicholas Latifi. So, yeah, pressure really is all down on me now. To win this championship, I really do have to get ahead of Devon Butler. We go down the inside of Nicholas Latifi. at the hairpin. Lose the wheel a little bit there. And we get the RS. Now we skip to the hairpin again. This is the final lap of the Grand Prix. This is crucial that we get Devon Butler on this lap. We get the RS. Down the straight. And we go round the outside of Devon Butler at turn 8, turn 9, and we've got the inside, and the move is done.
Nice move.
Now hopefully I don't mess this up, and I didn't. So now we're around to the final lap, final corner of the final lap, and I lose the back again.
Well done, good finish.
Nearly
You
crashed
stepped
there.
up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
Jeff has literally just
It's
said
been
that
my
all the
privilege
time.
over the years to witness a number of great sporting events, and here's another to add to that prestigious list. It's the ultimate dream for any racing driver. We have a new Formula 2 World Champion.
Hey, it's donut time.
So another fantastic victory for ART today. Talk to me, Davide. Was it everything you hoped for?
Everything and more. He had it all. The rival, the tension, the excitement. These two drivers have been locked in fierce competition all season. And to see it comes down to head-to-head battle for the line like this, well, this kind of things doesn't happen very often. Devon put in a good performance throughout the championship, but today the accolade goes to his rival and the new Formula 2 champion.
That result also seals the Formula 2 World Championship title. Congratulations to our winner after an incredible season. We see a new name at the top of the championship table as we reach the end of the race weekend. After a long and hard-fought season, they've done astonishingly well this year, and the glory they'll be taking back home is fully deserved. And after all that excitement, I think it's time for a lie down. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you when Formula 2 returns.
So as you can see there, we've won the championship, Drivers' Championship, and ART, or ART, have won the Constructors.
First of all, congratulations. You must be thrilled. Wow, you're the Drivers' Champion. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels really good,
So that was a thrilling end to the season.
thanks to the team.
How was the race for you?
Well, I suppose I just had to
Wow,
fight
we've
the
been
way up,
hearing
and the
rumours
team
of a
helped.
possible future for you in Formula 1. Care to comment?
Well, yeah, Formula 1.
Great.
I just
Well,
love
that's
to
everything.
race.
Congratulations, mate. F2 champion.
Hey, congratulations. Enjoy it, 'cause it's the last time it'll ever happen.
Devon, it's okay to be upset. You came very close.
Yeah, we know things would have turned out very differently if I didn't get slapped with that ridiculous penalty.
What is it with you and complaining?
Look, somehow you managed to do a lot of things right today. It's great. You needed the win, I didn't. For me, this was always just a stepping stone to F1. Oh, you two. You got your work cut out for you now that I'm gone. See, you're gonna have to prove to everyone talent to ram into someone and steal all their points. Remember, they won't be as forgiving as I am. Well, this has been a lot of fun. I gotta run. Things to sign, important paperwork and all that. I'm sure you understand. Ciao!
So, with this big win, you're going to be getting a lot of interest. All I can say is choose wisely, or else you might end up with someone like Devon as your teammate. Come on, let's go celebrate.
Yep, certainly nobody would want Devon Butler as a teammate. Oh look, lineup predictions.
Welcome. Come on in. Take a seat. It's time we had the big conversation about your next move. Your performance at the F2 Championships last year got you a lot of attention from the Formula One teams. Some of it more positive than others. I'm not so concerned with who does or doesn't like you. You'll have plenty of time to win the doubters over. But I am concerned with our choices. They're narrowing as we haven't shown commitment to anyone. Now, as your agent, my advice is to make your decision now. We can worry about comfort and finer points further down the line. I need you to review these. You've earned every single one of these proposals. So take your time, have a read through, and don't get too hung up on specifics. Let's get you a Formula One seat.
I see Mercedes. Wait, hang on, I see all of them. I thought this was a driver academy. I thought, oh. So, yeah, all of them are there. Renault, McLaren, Mercedes, Ferrari, all of them, the lot. But, as I said, because I'm doing the McLaren Academy, I've got a much higher reputation with McLaren than any of the other teams, really. So, yeah, let's go with McLaren. I always felt like McLaren deserved to be at the top, so I suppose, yeah, let's bring McLaren back to the top. And yeah, two options of the teammates, Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris. I mean, I'm British, Lando Norris is British. So yeah, I would probably go for Lando as the teammate. It's not all based on nationality, by the way, but yeah, in general I do quite like Lando. So let's go with him.
Excellent choice. From my conversations with them, they're going to be very excited to pursue this opportunity with you. I'll let them know our intentions immediately. I'll have to clean up some final details with them, but that's what you pay me for. Other than that, congratulations. You've earned it.
Yep, so that's it for this career mode episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Next episode, we're doing, as you can see there, Australia. I'm going to do the whole Australian Grand Prix. Not 100% race, a 25% race, but I'll make it much shorter than this. If you really made it this far, congratulations. It's been a real roller coaster. So as you can see there, I've changed my helmet, and I'm going to be with McLaren at this track. So thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you next time.